Alright, this is a weekly reading for Scorpio. And your song I picked out from your playlist is going to be Santana-Smooth. Because, of course, close to Christmas, you would be kind of a smooth operator. And very successful. I feel like a lot of your relatives like you, so I feel like it should be fairly easy for you to get in on a conversation, talk about things, be kind of like a hostess, um, as well as, based entertainer, probably very cordial with your relatives and friends. Anyway, number 1 on the docket, we have the Four of Pentacles. This is who you are right now. I feel like you're more into saving. So, love of wealth, obsession with possessions, selflessness, and inability to understand or support charity. I'm the same way. I don't know where that money's going. So I'm just kind of like, if I don't see it in front of me, I can't make a decision. Number 2, we have the week's theme. We have the Six of Pentacles. I love how she has the cake and the knife sticking out of it. It kind of looks like a roast, but either or, depending on what you're eating. It seems like she's bringing the entree. Anyway, generosity to those less fortunate, happiness and gifts from the heart, well-being that comes from kindness and giving. So I feel like you might actually be getting into the Christmas spirit by giving to somebody else. You might not know how to do it, so you might be a little bit awkward, as am I. But it might be like, oh, here you go. Like, just really ironically, here you go. But I'm the same way. I can't be like, I can't have integrity if I'm giving somebody something. I kind of have to draw attention to it. So it's like, ugh. I don't know why I do that either. I think my grandfather used to do that with me, so I constantly have to, over exaggerate the point of giving, Anyway, number 3, we have the challenge. The challenge of the week is going to be the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is partial loss, seeing the broken and ignoring the whole friendship without devotion. Marriage without love, that can be perfect, but yet it isn't, an incomplete view of the world and of its people. So there's something here that you're not getting the full focus on, or the full image, or the full overall picture of what exactly is going on. It could be in your own life, it could be with the world, it could be just, just in general. Like, you're just not focused on it. Like, I'm not either, but honestly, it's hard to, like, project what you see versus what's really happening, because your perspective of what's happening could be very different from somebody else. But yeah, it's better to look at both sides and then try to find your perspective from the middle ground. With me, I like to give people the benefit of the doubt, but if it helps nobody, it's like, it's a problem. Alright, if somebody's getting money, and somebody's getting food, and somebody's getting health care, that's fine. But if somebody's, like, having to spend it on high taxes, and then somebody else is benefiting, I don't really see the difference between robbing and stealing, you know what I mean? It's like, what are you doing? It doesn't balance out in my mind, so it's just like, somebody's getting something that somebody else had, like, that's stealing. Point blank, But that's how I see it. Other people see it very differently. They'll be like, oh, that's charity, or that's this, or that's that. But they can justify it. With me, I can't. And I feel like you might be the same way with certain things. So you're just like, this is this, and this is this. And you put labels on things of how you see them and how you would feel if the same thing was projected on you. So it's like, that's what it looks like. So somebody else's perception could be very different. So number 4, we have lesson to remember. This is something from your past. We have the Emperor. The Emperor is logic above emotion. We have a giver of aid and comfort, sometimes an overly dominant person. So this could be a parental figure. This could be Santa Claus, like, because Santa Claus is there. But it could also just be how your family works as well, where there's one person that's like the giver of life, and the other people are just kind of, just kind of go along with it. But it's yeah, it's a very different dynamic than, probably what you originally thought, because, as you grow up, your perception of the world changes a little bit. Especially when you reach 30, everything changes and you're like, where the fuck was I? But yeah, it's a little bit different perspective between child and adult. So number 5, we have lesson you will learn this week, which is going to be the 8 of Cups in reverse, however. So happiness, joy, feasting, and striving for a goal. So you're striving for a particular goal. If you're an influencer, it's probably like a Christmas special, or it could be, a Christmas giveaway, charity, all the big ones. Toys for Tots. Like, I think the biggest thing around Christmas time is actually Toys for Tots. But in other places, like in my neighborhood, it's probably more the soup kitchen at the Baptist church. It's easier to give them fresh foods and ingredients from like your own yard, because we're all farmers here, so I grow beets and stuff in my yard and potatoes, so I just take that over to the soup kitchen. But my potato crop was fantastic this year. But yeah, it depends on what you find as charity and giving to somebody else. Like, it's either a Henry VIII thing where you share your abundance, or it's a it's kind of like being a good like therapeutic person for somebody to talk to. It depends on what you feel you're needed, or what resources you can spare. Like, if it's time, give somebody your time. If you can spare money, give somebody a little bit of money, pocket change. If you can spare food, that's always a good thing. But it's how you see yourself giving to charity. And charity doesn't always have to be, you know, any type of material or money oriented goods. It could just be your time. It could be words of encouragement. It could be just being nice to somebody else. I feel like it works better if you're nice to somebody, because they have the self-esteem to actually do something for themselves. So it depends on what you believe and what you feel is necessary for particular people, and what you can give of yourself. Okay? It's a very Christian belief, but it works. So anyway, number 6. Number 6 is the gift you give yourself, which is going to be the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is a warm, loving person, absent-minded, but with a unique vision. A good parent or friend, a sought-after advisor, practical, honest, and happy, poetic, and loved. If this is me, this is an evil, evil joke. And I'm also flattered. But if this is somebody else, I feel like your friend is like, oh my god, amazing. So give them praise for helping you out and giving you a little bit of a pep talk, because pep talks help, they make you better than you are. Anyway, so we have your channeled messages. Your channeled messages are temptation to self-indulgence. So you're going to be moving from one end to the other of, just feeling good, maybe you're happy for everything that you have and you kind of don't want to share. And some people don't share too much of their own wisdom or lighthood or anything like that with other people. They just live it, and then they write a book about it, and then they give it to the world. Which, if that's your thing, do that, So we have government money, we have a businessman or woman, we have putting on a brave face, hiding your true feelings, a large charity, a healer, or natural therapy. So I think natural therapy is knowing that you have everything you need inside yourself, as well as showing somebody else the same type of prospect. Um, People that can do that are called healers. I myself am a healer. Um, my friends always laugh at me. They're baking cookies, and I'm over there giving them words of wisdom. Bake those cookies good. But anyway. Anyway, Scorpio, hopefully this helped you out in some way, shape, or form. And if me going off on a tangent helps you at all, then it's all good. And have fun during this holiday season. It doesn't matter if you're a Scrooge McDuck or you're charitably inclined. It's all good. Anyway, I will see you in the next reading. You have a good Christmas holiday vacation. I think you're going on vacation. Or you could be going to see some people. Either or. It's going to be a lot of fun. Anyway, I will see you later. Bye now.